Hi, this is Jay Sykes. Today I'll make a quick video talking about comparisons amongst watches that are different. Now, I've learned a few things on YouTube, in particular from the comments section. It appears that some people have this pause or maybe a hang-up with comparing one watch brand to another or comparing one watch to another if those watches are dissimilar. I've heard some comments like, it's not a fair comparison, there is no comparison, and this phrase, apples to oranges. Now, in particular, some people are saying you cannot compare the Rolex Submariner to the Tudor Pelagos. And to that, I would simply ask, why not? Why can't you compare any two watches you want to? Yes, they are different, but who says you can't compare a Casio to a Patek Philippe? Who says you cannot compare a Rolex Submariner to a Steinhardt? Yes, they are different, and you can find some objective measurements. You can look at price, you can look at depth rating, you can look at accuracy, power reserve, and there are some subjective measurements you can look at as well. My point being is, I'm really curious why there is this hang-up with comparing one watch to another. Now, this phrase, apples to oranges, that's a phrase which is relatively newer to me. I did not grow up hearing this, and I think it's safe to say that is primarily a Western type saying. So if we look at an apple, we have a beautiful Fuji apple here and a delicious navel orange. Yes, they are different, but they're both fruit. This is a discretionary choice. If you're hungry, you want a snack, you can choose an apple, you may choose an orange. There are differences, so what's wrong with comparing them? And the same is true of watches. With watches, you choose what you spend your money on, you choose what you wear on your wrist, and when deciding between different watches, of course you're going to compare any and all watches that you are considering. So I'm curious for my Western and non-Western viewers, do you have this mentality of you can't compare apples to oranges, or that it's somehow an unfair comparison? Or do you feel that there is no comparison between a Rolex Submariner and any other dive watch, let's say? So I found that a very interesting concept, that whole no comparison, you can't compare. And I think if you live in a communist country or under a dictatorship, then maybe I can understand that restricted and closed mind mentality. Maybe that's how you grew up. But if you live in a country where you're free to express your ideas and opinions without a government oppression, then I find it curious why you would limit yourself and not compare any two things you like, whether it's watches or fruit. So let me know what you think about that. This is Jay Sykes, hoping you have a nice day, if possible. Bye.